Hi everyone, it's Giselle today with a mini reading. I didn't actually have any specific questions to ask to the universe as I was doing this, but these were the messages that wanted to come out, and they are quite. There is a theme that I can see here, so if we just go through them quickly. So the first card that came out says, Put others first. Then there is a card that says, Lend a hand. And then these little messages, the first one that says, It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. The next message says, Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Ooh. And the final one says, Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So what I feel this reading is giving us is to reflect on, okay, am I doing too much or being too focused on the wrong thing? Because if you've looked at my previous readings for this week, you may have noticed that there's, a thing with communication and people not getting the type of communication that they've been wanting. So they either step back and cut off the other person completely to gain some power over their own feelings and to reclaim their own space, or they are looking at the situation with a very negative, very pessimistic viewpoint where any change that they observe is interpreted negatively. So say, for instance, I'll just go with that example again because it's quite a good one. The person that was blocked and then unblocked by their twin, because they can't understand why this would keep happening and, kind of doubting the evidence that's there, they keep questioning whether that person is not unblocking them, but it's a glitch on the software for the social media site that they're using. And so this is again reminding us to uplift our energy, to switch our perspective, and so to focus on others so that we're not so deeply affected by our own situation. And I know that people sometimes say, oh, I don't want to give to receive because that's wrong. Well, who says that that's wrong? The universe wants to give to you. So if you give to others with the intention that you are going to get back more from the universe, then that's not a bad thing. And I know a lot of people have kind of said, well, how is that a good thing? It's not just me that's saying this either. It's I've been listening to a lot of Robert Zink lately, and he says as well that as part of his tools that he teaches people to manifest their dream lives, he says, give in order to receive. And then people go to him and say, but Robert, I don't want to give in order to receive. I think that's wrong and that's morally unjust and you shouldn't be doing that. And but it makes sense, doesn't it? If you give from yourself, why would you only be giving and not receiving back? Give in other areas though. If it's your divine love that's bothering you, the person that you are focusing your attention upon, if they're bothering you, then concentrate and give back on a different level in a different area. So if you don't want to be faced with them not behaving in the way that you were hoping for them to, switch your perspective, elevate yourself out of that situation and focus on maybe your friendships or doing something for charity or your pets, whatever it is that brings you love and joy. Focus upon that and know that you will receive more love and joy back. And the moment that you're able to really disconnect from that very pessimistic viewpoint, then you will start to feel and receive more love in the areas that you do want, because at the end of the day, the universe knows your deepest desires and dreams. You've put them out there more than they can keep count of, through your thoughts, through your prayers, through your manifestation, vision boards, scripting, whatever you've done. You know, they know what it is that you're wanting. But the universe and your divine self, your higher self, cannot give to you if you're in a place of feeling low and down. They will never come down. And I believe this is an Abraham Hicks quote. Well, not per se quote, but the way that she explains is that your higher self will never come down, or she calls it your inner being. They will never come down to your depressed and pessimistic level to give you what it is that you're wanting, because they vibrate on such a high frequency that they aren't able to make themselves that low. So what you're going to have to do is elevate yourself, lift yourself up out of your situation. And what these cards are suggesting is to focus upon other things so that you can then be on the same frequency of what it is that you're wanting, because ultimately the universe knows what that is, because you have told it numerous times. So this is for people who are finding it hard at the moment to clearly elevate and see the situation for what it actually is. We take things too personally. We take things too much to heart. Someone does something we don't really understand or can't quite grasp at the moment, and then we see it as us being hurt and rejected when they couldn't even mean it that way. You know, people say the wrong thing a lot. It happens a lot, especially through social media, through texting. You can't truly grasp what someone is actually meaning. You don't see their facial expressions. You don't hear the tone in their voice. You can't really see the energy behind what those letters, few letters on your phone or your computer may be. You know, they could say something and you think, oh my God, they're being sarcastic and nasty, when they probably didn't mean it in that sense at all. So now is a time to take a step back, to elevate yourself out of that, to gain a different perspective, and to concentrate on things that do make you happy, to give back to the world so that you may receive more, and so that you can then eventually align with what it is that you are actually wishing for, so that you will receive it once you are both on the same frequency. I hope that this little reading has helped. If you would like to connect with me for a personal reading or any of the other services that I offer on my website, then please get in touch. I'll be more than happy to help you. And I think the reason why people really enjoy the WhatsApp readings is because we get to talk rather than a pre-recorded video of me doing a reading, for which I don't actually offer, because I don't feel... Well, I do offer email readings, which is, I guess you could say that's similar to doing a video reading where you kind of ask me a list of questions and I answer them for you. But I feel that the WhatsApp, because it's live, you're speaking to me and I can answer whatever it is. If there's questions that you may not have thought of before you rung, but you actually want them answered there and then, I can do it for you, because we are talking and we're interacting, and people love that. So I'm really glad to get the feedback from you guys that you're really enjoying those type of readings. I love connecting with new people. It's amazing. Thank you for all my loyal clients. So you're so just wonderful, and I'm so happy and lucky to have you be part of my journey and helping you with yours. And to everyone watching this video, thank you all so very much for your support. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.